Hi everyone, this is Sandra, and I'm gonna talk today about ending with my clients. Although it's kind of hard, and not only with clients but also with the staff. I know that we are going through changes because we're almost done with our um, program. We only have this is the 13th week. We only have 3 more weeks, and then we're done. Um, but I think that I started doing my work on reminding my clients, not letting them know, because when we started, I let them know that I was an intern, and we have a 6 month treatment plan that we do with each client, and so they know that by the 6 month, like, we review it and we'll go through everything. So as far as that, I started reminding them that, I am an intern. I said, let them know at the beginning, and I'm actually gonna go over one of my clients' treatment plan in a few weeks because we need to update it. Um, and it's, it's, they're actually, I can see it in their eyes that they're kind of like a little bit like sad because we built these relationships, um, and they're great, but they know that we have to transition. Um, and however, it's been great with everybody there. And I let them know that more than likely it would be one of my colleagues that will be taking over with them. Um, and although they were a little bit sad, they understood like I can't be there because there is no, there isn't like an employment for me there, um, but it's they understand that I have to move on forward. So anyhow, I also talked with my previous client, the one child that I talked to you guys about. Um, I talked with my supervisor, and I also talk with my colleagues because I believe that they're there and they have they have a lot of knowledge, which is great. And I want to say thank you for your feedback because yeah, I know there were actually more questions than really answers, um, but I was able to talk with my or the social worker, with my supervisor, and also with mom and dad. Although last week when I was supposed to see them, mom had told me she was going to take the report, that you know there was no transportation for my clients, so they weren't able to show up. But we did talk, and I did let mom know that it was important for her not to uh, do any leading questions. We need to work with my client and meet him where he's at, and then go from there. Um, so far, his visit with his dad, since dad has unsupervised visitations with the child, with my client, he's able to take him, and we talked over things that he was doing, about his behavior, and be able to control his behavior because sometimes he was diagnosed with ADHD, so he has that pre-diagnosis from his pediatrician, and I confirmed that when I did his diagnosis, because I had to do his treatment plan in the initial assessment, which is now complete. Um, um, we went over it, and we basically um, we had um, gone over what the goals were, and the ADHD part is like that his hyperactivity really gets on his way, but it's it's something that he can manage, although he's under medication. um, he's very receptive, so I think that's a good thing because the my client is able to accept what I have to say, and practices with dad and with myself on, like breathing techniques, and finding alternatives to him doing something else. I tried the art therapy with him, but he doesn't really like art. He loves more like hands-on. That's the way he learns best, and that's the way the route I tried with them. I did try the art, but he's not too receptive to do art other than make things. He has a very manly persona. Like, he really wants to, a masculine, I should say, persona. Like, he's um, for himself. He just likes to build things, and he makes a lot of stuff, and he's really good at it, I have to say. So I think that going forward with him, it's going to be great. He's a great kid. He's only 6 years old, but he has a lot of he has a lot of feelings to process, because he's under foster care. Um, and it's going. I feel that it's going good with him. I still need to meet with mom because we only talked over the phone, but we still need to meet in person and be in session. So hopefully, for next week, he'll be able to come in, and we'll be able to talk more. And that's all I have for now. Well, I'm already over my time. I'm sorry. So anyway, well, have a good week, and like, I think saying goodbyes is hard, but not saying it, it's just, it's not, not professional. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'm sorry for going way over. Thanks. Bye.